First action was held at Energy Transfer Headquarters, which is the company behind the Dakota Access Pipeline. We had a protest there. Second protest, we had a rally there, and we actually walked to the CEO's house.
We stand with solidarity with Standing Rock, and this is how we get things done. Because this is how we all get inspired. We inspire one another. We have to keep that inspiration, that momentum going, because we are human beings, and we deserve the right to have clean water.
Today there was a bunch of protesters and they got maced. They were having ceremony and they were doing something for all the indigenous women who have been murdered.
So my name is Jody Rave Spotted Bear. I'm Mandan and Hidatsa from the Fort Berthold Reservation. And I'm also Lakota on my father's side. My father is from the Cheyenne River Reservation in South Dakota. Let's just say that the trigger point for the tribe was Dakota Access Pipeline saying that they are going to reroute. Their original plan was to put their pipeline to run it across the Missouri River north of Bismarck, which is the state capital in North Dakota. There was enough opposition from the people there that said, not in our backyard, you're not going to pollute our water. The decision then was made, well, we'll just shift the pipeline crossing the Missouri south of Bismarck. But what happened is that crossing then ended up a mile north of the Standing Rock Reservation. And then the Standing Rock people, the Lakotas, said, that's not going to happen in our backyard either. And it just has grown into a worldwide movement of people speaking up for sacred sites and for water. Now, I'm Mandan and Hidatsa, and I'm also Lakota, so there's a lot of things that personally tie me, that unite me with the effort going on down there, because on my Lakota side, the Standing Rock Reservation is the home of Sitting Bull, probably one of the most well-known chiefs in the world as far as that goes. And my family, the Bites the Thunder and the Poor Buffalo families had went with Sitting Bull up to Canada right after the Battle of the Little Bighorn. A lot of people don't realize that history is very, very close to us, and so these lands where our ancestors lie buried is something that these are sacred sites. Not only is there the Lakota connection, but as Mandan, we had villages. We had 130 Earth Lodge villages up and down along the Missouri River.
My name is Garrett Malpan, and this here is my son Jordan Avery. My name in Cherokee is Jolie. I'm a Cherokee Choctaw and adopted by the Caddo Nation. We're here today. Me and my son, we've come to all of these gatherings, all of these support groups. He has a lot to say too. And we come here because it's about the future generation's water. It's about everybody's water. Your water, my water, his water, everybody's. If we don't treat the earth properly, it's going to dissipate. It's a tough lesson for people to really understand and follow through. I mean, sure, people show up in numbers and yeah, they become part of history, but it's about what do you really do for your community.
I just see your relatives getting bigger and bigger, and in the Texas area, so that's an amazing thing from the Creator to see. Just, family now. I mean, we're all family, right? Yeah! United! And we're all protectors, right? Yeah!
Protectors, not protesters!
There you go. I just wanted to just what you wanted to say. We're just going to go.
No, donde te manda